Hey, Grace and Peace family, welcome to the Monday night webinar with Lynn and Maurice. Today is the 9th day of January in the year 2023. And if you're joining us for the first time, we want to share our mission statement. The 100K Club is a private club founded in 2017. We're made up of everyday people from around the world who've chosen to come together for a common purpose, and that is to reach financial independence. We're not a network or a multi-level marketing company, a pyramid, a Ponzi, or a gifting program. We're not an investment platform, nor do we sell or market securities. Our mission is to educate you about cryptocurrency, teach you how to trade, and give you the basics of building a successful business online. Now, you can potentially earn hundreds to several $1,000s a month passively by becoming a member of our club and taking advantage of our top recommended programs. And guess what? No selling or recruiting is required to earn. Okay, but since we deal in cryptocurrency, we have to make a disclaimer. This is real brief. The cryptocurrency market can be risky and you could potentially lose some of your funds. So don't join any program with funds you cannot afford to lose. Don't risk your rent, your mortgage, your children's college fund, anything like that. We don't want anybody to get hurt. All right, so you all know that we start our meetings with a affirmation. And I wasn't going to do an affirmation tonight because of this special meeting, but when I saw this, I said it made sense. All right. And it is, I welcome all opportunities that help me grow my worth. Again, say it with me. I welcome all opportunities that help me grow my worth. You have to say it, believe it, think it, feel it, and most importantly, act upon it. All right. So we're going to get started now. And it is indeed my pleasure to introduce to the members of the 100K Club, Ms. Boomy Moore. She is a top income earner and a digital creator. Boomy is a mom of 5. She is a grandmother of 5 and an entrepreneur for over 25 years. She has built teams all over the world, has traveled as far as South Africa to help support those teams. And most importantly, she is a servant leader and loves helping people to succeed. I believe that Boomy is the type of leader that we all love to love and have in our environment. And I'm really so glad that she is here to present the DebtBox iXGlobal platform to us. Ms. Moore, the floor is yours.
Why, thank you so much, Lynn. It is absolutely a pleasure to be here with you and your 100K Club family. So good evening to all of you all. I'm really excited to give you this information tonight, but I do have to just acknowledge Maurice Jenkins as well, because I've only known him for a short period of time. But you know how you find those people, like you just kind of connect real good right from the beginning, just two like-minded people, great energy. And then I got to meet Lynn. And so I really feel at home here with them. And so I know that it's going to be easy sharing with you all tonight as well. And that mission statement, Lynn, I was like, yes, I love that mission statement. So much about that was like, about who I am as well. So you talked about financial independence, you talked about crypto, you talked about passive earnings. I was like, okay, we're all on the same page here. So I'm going to take maybe about the next 40 minutes to explain to you an ecosystem, introduce to you a concept that Maurice and Lynn thought worthy to bring it to their community. So just the fact that they are bringing it to you all really, really says something about it. So please do me a favor, if you can, turn off all distractions, turn off the TV, the radio, go into a quiet room where there are no kids so that you can really focus in. Because if you're serious about that mission statement of financial independence, you want to hear these words I'm saying and get some clarity on it so you can make a decision whether or not you're going to add this to your portfolio. So what I'm going to do now, and we cross our fingers hoping that this technology works, I'm going to take back over the controls from Lynn sharing, and I am going to work on sharing my screen. So just give me a second here while I share my screen, and we're going to pray that all goes well.
It's all good.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. So Lynn, you got a ton of people coming in here. Your organization is phenomenal. It must be very, very big. People still coming in. So just click that admit button and let them come in. But ladies and gentlemen, so as she said, my name is Boomy Moore. I live in the state of Maryland. As she said, I'm a mompreneur, a grandmompreneur. I've been in the network marketing space. Well, in fact, I'm a second generation networker, and I am a businesswoman loving cryptocurrency, but any project that I put my name to, I want it to be sound and sure and real. And so the reason I'm sharing this with you today is because this isn't something that we think is going to work. It's something that is working. It is not something that's full of hype. It's full of tangibility. Is not speculation. This is substance. And so I'm excited to bring to you what iXGlobal and the DebtBox has made the #1 cryptocurrency program in the world today. If you look on a Business for Home, they will show you the documentation that iXGlobal is the fastest growing opportunity, has the most momentum in the industry. And so who is iXGlobal and what are they here to do? So iX is all about you innovating your life, helping you to inspire yourself in your life and make an impact. So how does iX do that? First of all, let's talk innovation. When you think of innovation, I want you to think of technology. Tonight, we're going to introduce you to some technology. And if you're taking notes, and you should, because the paper never forgets. So get out that piece of paper and get out that pen. If y'all can't tell, I used to be a school teacher. So get out a pen, piece of paper. And I want you to write down the word nodes, N-O-D-E-S. It's funny. I met a young lady in Barcelona who had become a millionaire through nodes. And she said when she was first introduced to nodes, she was calling it nose, N-O-S-E, like the nose in your face, for months. So we're going to introduce you to a technology called nodes. And these nodes are going to set you up to earn rewards passively, like you like to do every single day. So we're talking innovation in this technology, but then we're talking inspiration, because I'm going to show you how literally people have become millionaires through this project. They've become millionaires on the passive side as well as the active side of sharing this with other people. And iX as well helps you to make an impact, not just on your life, but I think at this point in our lives, we want to also give back. I always say there's kind of like 3 stages to life: need, greed, and seed. And probably a lot of us are in that seeding space where, yes, we want some good things for ourselves, but in turn, we love to see others prosper. So we're going to make an impact on your life, but then this company gives back to humanity as well. So I really love that. And just like Lynn gave that disclaimer, let me give mine. Because one of the things you will find about iX is compliance is very big. We don't have to hype anything. We don't have to make any promises. We just tell the truth of what it is and how things work. So crypto and NFTs are unregulated and can be highly risky. There may be no regulatory recourse for any loss from transactions. I am not a financial advisor. I do not try to play one. This is not financial advice at all. So do your own due diligence. And you being here tonight is a part of you getting those facts and doing your due diligence. And remember, past performance does not guarantee future results, but oftentimes is a good predictor. And when you see what is happening here, you're going to know that success absolutely does leave clues. So it was back in July that I was introduced to iXG and the DebtBox by a millionaire friend of mine. You may have heard of him in the home-based business industry. His name is Cedric Harris. And one thing that I love about Cedric is that he vets everything that he gets into. He just don't look and jump in. He's like, okay, get me on the phone with the owners. All right, I want to go meet them. I want to talk to them for hours, because again, when he puts his name to something, it means a lot. And so when I got in, and it didn't take me long. I mean, I signed up that same night I heard about this, because number one, Cedric was bringing it to me. So that was basically all I needed. But I did want to know who is at the helm of this, like who is driving this train. And so as I started sharing this with others in a short period of time, I won this all expense paid trip to Barcelona that the company was having. And so I got to Barcelona and I got to meet this gentleman in the middle. His name is Joe Martinez. He is the CEO of iXGlobal. And so I believe in sitting up close to the front, to the people, so I can feel their energy and get that energy resignation. And I mean, he was so authentic. He was so real. I'm like, okay, I can get behind and stay behind what these people are doing here. And let me tell you about some of the numbers that Joe has put up in a short amount of time. So this company, iXGlobal, is what we call a pandemic baby. It was started in the spring of 2020. And when Joe has started this company, he was in a position probably that a lot of you and I have been in. Have you ever been in a home-based business company where the company goes away and it wasn't because you failed the company, but the company failed you? If you know what I mean, shake your head up and down like this, right? You've been there before, probably. And so Joe had made a lot of money in the industry, companies, owners just doing crazy things, changing stuff. And so he was at a really low place. He said, you know what? I can do this better. Me and my team, we've been in the industry for decades. I can do this better. And when I do this, I'm going to have the people in the field in mind. They're going to be first. It's going to be all about giving back to the field. So iXGlobal is really a company that is, we say, for networkers by networkers. Now I'm saying networking, but remember, you don't have to do that side. But iXGlobal is the marketing arm for the DebtBox, which is the product supplier. So the DebtBox provides the nodes, the technology that's going to put you in the crypto backed by commodity space. But iXG is that marketing arm that is taking these nodes and the DebtBox concept to the world. So the first year, listen to these numbers, guys. First year in business, iX did $20 million. First year company, I would say that's successful, isn't it? But look what happened the second year. We just finished year two, $206 million year two. So we 10x what we did the first year. I would say that's a clue. There's some success going on here. So now we're starting in year three. Year three, the vision that Joe Martinez has set that we're going to hit is 500 million. So if I am going to be on a train and a part of something, I want it to be a winning team. Well, we've got one here. So this concept of the nodes, the software, nodes are software. So this whole concept of these nodes being introduced to iXGlobal and the distributors at iXGlobal being able to market this just came about maybe 6 months ago. So before that, this company was successful in its own right. So let me tell you what the company was built on. The first year and a half, it was helping people already, like the top earner was making $500,000 per month without the nodes. And so what were they doing? So they were introducing people around the world to things that you already know about, the financial markets, teaching people about trading, about Forex, giving the trading automation call signals, blockchains, NFTs, teaching them about setting up e-commerce stores, and very successfully so. People were making a ton of money, mainly in India. That's where the top distributorships really started, in India. So this whole ecosystem was a social application for digital entrepreneurs, helping them to make money in the financial markets. And then I say, thanks to God, the relationship was formed between iXGlobal and a company called the DebtBox. And so the DebtBox gave iX the exclusive rights to market the product called the nodes, to market oil, gold, natural gas, aluminum, agriculture-backed nodes. And folks, when that happened, the game changed. So you love cryptocurrency. I love cryptocurrency. Back in 2017, my father and mother were living in Panama, Central America. And I remember my father calling me saying, Boomy, listen, I've been studying this thing called Bitcoin. I've been studying the cryptocurrency space. Our family has to learn about this, Boomy. You've got to teach this to your children. You see, nobody told us about Microsoft and Amazon and Google. Nobody told us about buying these internet stocks, but we're going to make sure that we grab a hold of this crypto space and bring real wealth to our family. People are getting rich with crypto. So here's the success formula, ladies and gentlemen. You probably already know this. Find out where people are going and get there faster. So it seems like all of you all are already positioned in the crypto space, which is great. Figure out where people are going and get there faster. So all of us here, we're really the first. 12 years into the crypto space, only 4% of people having wallets. They say maybe within the next year, 10% of the world will have wallets. That's still early in. But the exciting thing is this: we're not just in crypto anymore. We're in crypto backed by real world commodities. Now that is the difference. That is why I said yes, not just because it was Cedric, but because when I heard the guy talking the first time I heard this presentation, I didn't know what a node was. I didn't learn really for 3 months. I literally was in with this company for 3 months before I understood what a node was. But I knew what commodities were. And I knew commodities back in crypto meant something. I heard early on my father talking about not getting into meme coins, but getting real solid crypto that had real utility behind it, that had a use case behind it. And I knew that commodity-backed crypto, oh, that was a game changer. And so I felt good when I saw a gentleman named Travis, who I'll introduce you to. Travis actually shared this with Cedric, and Cedric shared this with me. I felt good when I saw that video of Travis talking in front of the oil wells in Nebraska, talking about, guys, people have lost money with rug pulls and people running away with money, pumping dumps and all kinds of things in the crypto space. Finally, a champion has arisen. Finally, we have substance over speculation. We have tangibility over hype. And that made me excited. I was like, wow, I know so many people who have lost money in crypto that I can come to them now and say, I've got something. I've got something really solid for you. This isn't, oh, let's see, we can get 2 years out of this. No, this is not one of those things. We're talking legacy here. And so now I'm going to introduce you to the DebtBox, DEBT. I want you to write down the acronym for this name. The D is for decentralized. You know the importance of that in cryptocurrency, right? Being decentralized. The E stands for eco-friendly. You're going to see how our projects help the environment. And BT is blockchain technology. So here we have decentralized, eco-friendly, blockchain technology. When we make a purchase here and buying these nodes, it is an immutable contract on the blockchain. It isn't somebody doing spreadsheet mining and trying to keep a track of something and really running a Ponzi scheme. This is a real cryptocurrency on the blockchain. So I'm going to play this video for you. Pay close attention and really hear what the DebtBox guys are doing. Listen to this.
Blockchain is redefining how we operate as a society, from supply chain to payment solutions. But the multi-step, profound essence of the technology also creates conditions that add confusion to the cryptosphere, sometimes feeling like opportunities are reserved for the upper elite. Revolution occurs when the physical and digital converge at a single point, where a whirlwind of ideas demolishes old concepts and builds something new amidst the ruins. Introducing the decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology known as the Debt ecosystem. Debt is a vertically integrated, all-inclusive and home-based solution to blockchain complexities. All of the projects are unique in that each one is supported by or linked to a specific sector in the commodities market. Moreover, the collision of crypto and precious natural resources have generated a token that binds the entire system together. This is where crypto meets commodities. The Debt token is the central support and utility token for the Debt ecosystem. It features a growing list of token projects that will boast swap pairing with the Debt token. Other ecosystem projects are deflationary, with transfer fees to support the network, discouraging frequent trading. Because of this, ecosystem token holders will be encouraged to transfer their project token value to the Debt token before transferring and using it for trading and liquidity. Given its central role on the platform, the Debt token will generate increased demand as more and more projects enter the ecosystem and projects mature. At its core, the Debt ecosystem collectively gathers all sectors in the commodities market. Black Gold, or BGLD, is a revolutionary blockchain project based on the physical production and sale of crude oil. Natural Gas, or NATG, is an innovative blockchain project designed to streamline efficiencies in the world of exploration and is working to enhance the physical production and sale of natural gas. Grow's groundbreaking technology fosters participation in the growing industry of high-yield agricultural products. Digital linked metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, use cutting-edge technology to locate and extract rare precious earth metals. Along with our partners, both foreign and domestic, we ensure every metal token is linked with its physical counterpart. With many more projects on the horizon, the main goal of the Debt ecosystem is to present complex commodities markets to you in a way that is easy to both understand and participate in, rewarding you for your support. The Debt ecosystem is where crypto meets commodities. We are committed to projects that empower you, influence history, discover unexplored territory. Shift perceptions with the DebtBox.com.
Awesome, awesome. I see my friend, I think I know him, Frank Palmer, coming in to the room. Well, that's exciting to see that name. I don't know if you're in yet, but hello, Frank, it's Boomy here. So let's talk about what you just saw here. This was huge. I wrote down some things as they were speaking. So this makes commodities easy to participate in. Like, when would you have ever made money from oil wells? Do you know how to make money from aluminum and gold mines and high yielding agriculture crops like cocoa and soybean? So what the DebtBox guys, they have, as you heard in the video, converged the physical, the commodities, with the digital, the cryptocurrency, and have been the very first to tokenize real world commodities. And you all should be saying, wow. Like, it's like, wow for me, the first company to tokenize commodities. And you all get to hear about it, but not just hear about it, participate in it. So before IX came along, it was only accredited investors with a net worth of $250,000 who were paying $50,000, $70,000 for these same nodes that you may pay $2,000 for. They were paying $50,000 and $70,000 for them. But then when the relationship came and iX came in, became the marketing arm, the DebtBox allowed for iX to now bring these nodes wholesale to the marketplace so that you, your grandma, your mother, your kids, average people now could make money from the commodities market, but in an innovative way connected to where the world is going, cryptocurrency. Guys, this is huge. And so, as he said, there's a growing list of projects. You want to create a portfolio of projects. We're going to get into some of those options, but now I just want to explain to you what a node is. I don't want you to be in the dark like I was for 3 months, not really understanding. So a node is a piece of software. And what a node does is it verifies cryptocurrency transactions on the blockchain. And because you own the node, whatever node you purchase, you may purchase a NatG node, you may purchase a grow node backed by high yielding agriculture, you may purchase an aluminum node backed by aluminum mines, the aluminum coming out of the ground. You have different options. But whatever node you purchase, the reward that you're going to be getting every single day are the tokens from that node. So this is crypto mining. You all know about Bitcoin mining, where people who were mining Bitcoin in the early days became millionaires and even billionaires. They didn't buy Bitcoin. It was being given to them because they had these big machines using up all this energy in their house, but they were doing Bitcoin mining. So now you're doing crypto mining, but the software is doing the mining for you. And it's giving you these tokens that are backed by real world commodities. So let me liken a node to a credit card processor. You know how you go into the store, you want to buy a pair of shoes, you swipe your credit card. What does the credit card processor do? It's doing a verification. It's making sure that you got money in Bank of America, that there's some dollars up in that Wells Fargo, right? Because if you don't have the money, the credit card processor is going to say, oh, decline. Every time you swipe your card and you make a purchase, somebody is rewarded and gets a couple of pennies off that sale, not just the store owner. So it's the same thing here with the nodes. It's like a credit card processor for cryptocurrency. And as your node connects with other nodes on the blockchain and does these verifications, you get rewards 24 hours a day. So I hope that makes it a little clearer for you all who didn't know what nodes were, but whether you're at work, whether you are sleeping, whether you're on the beach, vacationing somewhere, you can't stop it. You look in your account, you press that app, and you're going to see that ticker moving and those rewards coming into you every single day. So let me tell you about one of the projects. Black Gold was the first project. We call this our proof of concept. Remember, every single project is backed by real world commodities. We have hundreds of millions of barrels of oil in reserve now coming out of the ground from Nebraska to Texas and Oklahoma to Ghana. And this project right here literally made 300 cashed out millionaires. I'm going to show you some of the numbers. But again, for me, why did I get involved? Because it was real. They were taking people out to the project sites, vetting everything. And I want to click on this so you can just kind of hear this gentleman talk about what's happening at one of the Black Gold sites.
So this is the largest oil drill that you can buy. These are the same ones that Exxon and the big oil giants are using to drill down. And it runs 24 hours, has 18 people, 12-hour shifts, they're rotating. And I don't know if you can see it yet, but right on the side there, you can see the Black Gold BGLD, baby. And this is just one of the projects that is backed, or that is the crypto project that's backed by real world commodities. It's just incredible to see.
Absolutely, it's incredible to see, but more than to see, to participate in and be getting rewards from every single day. So I'm sure you all understand this because you've been in the crypto space, but I like to say accumulation rules the nation. Accumulation rules the nation. Right now in the crypto space, everything is down, right? We're in the bear market. What should we be doing? We should be accumulating a big bag of quality cryptos, a big bag of sound crypto tokens, so that when the bull market comes back, and it always does, if you know market cycles, right? You would then take profits and there would be a big smile on your face. Now, this project is 100% liquid. Like it's not, oh, you got to wait 6 months to get your money out. It's none of that. Full liquidity. But smart people make smart decisions. So what I would do is position myself, getting a portfolio of these tokens, accumulate. And then once the market value gets to a profit point where you're like, okay, now this may mean something to me right here when I cash in right now, then you cash in. But look here, this account back in January of last year. So this is January 2nd of last year. This black gold account was valued at $1,300, and just a few months later in March, over $19,000. So this is how that black gold project started to move. Black gold increased over 100,000%, and it created over 300 millionaires and had hundreds of millionaires who didn't cash out, still with 7-figure accounts. So people really love black gold. Now, where there's oil, there's natural gas, just deeper in the ground. So you're going to see the project called Nat G, write that down, natural gas. You're going to want to pick up some of those. The full 10-year license is all gone, but they have rentals. I'll explain to you what that is. Then there's a project called Grow. Grow is backed by real world agriculture, high yielding, producing agriculture, soybeans, hemp, sunflowers. So sunflower seeds. So you saw about maybe 8 weeks ago, if you saw on YouTube, iX took about 30 leaders from the company to Ghana. Why? Again, documentation beats conversation. It's one thing to talk about, oh, what we're doing, but let's go there. Let's see the projects. Let's go into the gold mines. Let's go into the aluminum mines. Let's walk through the fields. Let's take the cameras and show people firsthand that these projects are real. So I want you to see Travis Flaherty. Again, Travis, we're a part of his network. And this is Travis with one of the DebtBox guys in Ghana a few weeks ago. Listen to the conversation. I want you to hear not only how you can benefit, but how they're giving back to the motherland. I really love this, providing jobs and leaving the ecosystem better off there in Africa.
So we are here in Tamale, and we are out in the farmland, and this is the land that Debt supports with our Grow token.
Correct.
So how does Debt directly support these different farmers? How does that tie together?
So right now, this is equivalent to about 25,000 acres of property. They have capped out. They are the only organically certified farms in all of Ghana. So the export for soy and sunflower seeds and some of the other crops, they can start expanding through, but they don't have the property to do so. So Grow will come in and help with infrastructure. Grow will come in and purchase another 10,000 acres of property here and bring in more heavy equipment and build at least 3 more processing facilities for that 10,000 acres. That will allow them to basically put on more workers and increase the revenues coming through. Those more revenues, we get more royalties for it. Those royalties then go to the co-op, and we basically get paid from the co-op.
One of the things that I've been the most fascinated about is, we talk about Debt. Debt stands for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. And I don't think that we understand the E part of how much they're doing environmentally here in Africa. I mean, you guys are rooted here.
Very much.
And truly making a difference in these communities. I don't think that people realize that by buying a Grow license or buying many of our Explore licenses or any of the projects, they really are supporting Africa and the communities and the people through employment, thousands of jobs.
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Yes, our goal basically for the year of 2023 is it will actually support 10,000 jobs alone here in Ghana. That's going to be not only for the grow, that's about 3,500 jobs, but for silver and gold, it's got about 3,000 jobs, and the rest of it will basically be going into the aluminum and the oil and gas sector here. But 10,000 jobs total will be goal. I believe we'll exceed that probably by June or July at the current pace. But there's always opportunities to expand here in Africa. It's one of the richest countries still in the world, and there's so much opportunity here, not only to expand DebtBox, but also expand the way people live and giving back.
It's beautiful. Show you around here real quickly. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Give you just a tour of where we are at.
Give us a quick 10 seconds of what we're
Beautiful,
looking at.
beautiful.
I love it. So the whole concept is beautiful. It's beautiful what iX is doing to bring these nodes to the marketplace. It's beautiful how we're impacting Ghana. In fact, the government wants to give us and has given us more land to explore. Let me tell you about something that's really special. You're going to see this node over here called XPLR. Like, it's not financial advice, but get that in your portfolio. That has to do with the scan technology that really runs the whole ecosystem. You see, when the Chinese come into Africa, and what they do, they're looking for resources, right? Everybody knows how rich Africa is. They're looking for resources. They pay villagers a amount of money that is far less than they should be paying them to move off of their land so they can explore the ground and dig for, let's say, oil. Well, 92% of the oil wells that are dug are dry wells. So they are digging, they're not finding any oil, they're leaving the land desecrated, big holes and just torn up. But what the DebtBox has is a scan technology that literally can pinpoint the resources under the ground within 6 centimeters. So our scan technology knows where the oil is before we dig. It knows exactly where the gold is in 3D. It knows where the aluminum, the silver, the palladium. Guys, this is huge. This scan technology runs the ecosystem. And there's a video I have to add to here that just yesterday, they launched off their own satellite that we own into space to be able to continue to use this technology. This Explorer node, you absolutely want to add that into your portfolio. So you heard him say in that debt video, there's a growing list of token projects. But what do you have now? Now you can still get the NatG rentals. You can still get the Grow token, the one backed by agriculture. Digitally linked gold is still there. You can still get aluminum and you can still get XPLR. So, and guess what, guys? I'm going to an event at the end of this week, and it's in Salt Lake City, Utah. The DebtBox guys are going to be there, as well as this. It's an iXG one-day event, and they're releasing more nodes. So nodes sell out. They're not an unlimited product. In our ecosystem is something that you're going to be glad is there, is scarcity. You know that when there is a high demand, right? When there's a high demand for something, but yet there's a low supply, what happens? The value goes what? It goes up. And that's what we have in this ecosystem. We also have having Black Gold just had us having, and a lot of us like, ooh, wow, look at our accounts. I'm sure you're all familiar with the Bitcoin halving every 4 years. Well, our projects they're having once a year. So you will find the 10-year licenses, these full nodes right here. The price starts at $1,500, can go up to $6,000, $7,500. Even the debt node is like $15,000. People are buying them as much as they can. These licenses pay you these tokens, these rewards every day for a minimum of 4,000 days, which is 10 years. That is just the minimum. Really, it's going to be longer than that. That's why we call them perpetuals. But what Joe, the CEO, found out was that, well, not everybody has thousands of dollars. What about people in Africa and India, third world countries, emerging markets? We want to give them a chance too. And so he came up with the rental program. So every rental is just $250. Now, what's the difference between a rental and a perpetual, Boomy? Well, they pay out the same amount of tokens to you every day. It's just the period of time is different. So it's like, okay, do I want to get paid out for every day for 4,000 days or for 60 days? So I tell people, get in where you fit in. You can always buy more later if they're still available. But if I were you, I would start like Maurice and Lynn did with the full 10-year licenses and then pile rentals on top of them for mass accumulation. Again, some kind of way I keep getting muted. Okay, so remember, as I told you, accumulation rules the nation. Right now, what should you be doing? Accumulating a big bag of quality cryptocurrencies to be able to cash in later when the market goes back up or whenever it gets to a point where you say, okay, I feel good about this. So buy multiple rentals and pile those things up. So you're going to have your own wallet. Remember, in crypto, not your keys, not your coins. You have your own wallet here, protected by your 2FA and your 12-word seed phrase. So remember, you get into a crypto program, you got tokens, it should be in your own wallet. So you can use the app on your phone or go to the DebtBox back office to see everything about how your tokens are mining. You'll get to see your whole portfolio. You can look down the bottom here. In this portfolio, they've got some black gold, they've got some NatG, they've got some aluminum, they've got some XPLR. That's what you want to do. Have a portfolio and be involved in multiple projects. And on your computer, it's going to display like this. You'll be able to see in real time, okay, how many tokens did I earn last cycle, yesterday? This person has 10, see, it says 10 licenses, which gave them for the previous day 168,000 tokens. At that time, it was 0.0005. It tells you in real time for the current cycle, the day you're on, how many tokens you have for that day. What's the total you have? Like NatG, I have over 6 million NatG now. But at this point, this account had 674,000 NatG tokens, and the total value was $371. So it will display like this for each node that you have. Guys, this is a project that you don't want to slip through your fingers. I want to bring Lynn back on, because if we stop right there, like, you could become financially independent with just this passive part. Remember, we said you don't have to tell, as I like to say, Lottie Dottie or anybody. And you could get this coming into you every single day. You get these rewards without telling a soul. But we do have a part I'm going to show you really quickly about the referral side, because I promise you this is what happens. If people say, I don't want to tell nobody, I just want to be a customer. And you see these rewards coming and you see your account growing, and it's just nature to say to a friend, oh my goodness, look what I got involved in. And you show them your wallet and they're like, well, put me on to it. And there you go. You're referring without really wanting to refer. You're just, sharing. But it's up to you how you position yourself. I'll show you how, whether you want to do it to not refer or to refer. But before we go and show quickly how to refer and how that money adds up, Lynn, I wanted you just to come back up, because we could really stop right here and you could get people started in purchasing their notes.
Well, Boomy, first of all, that was amazing. Okay, one of the things that I heard in the presentation, I think this was during when you played one of the videos, I think the very first video, he said, how to present to make it easy to understand. And I think for me, that's what you did. Now, like you said, it took you 3 months to understand what a node is. I may be able to understand it a little bit sooner, because you basically said that the node verifies the crypto transactions on the blockchain. Okay, it's how we make our money. Now, our folks, a lot of members of the 100K Club, our family, I love this Lottie Dottie. You don't have to tell Lottie Dottie or anybody. I don't think I've ever heard that before. But some of them are feeling that way. But here's the thing, family, and we always say, if there's a way to leverage what you're earning on the passive side by letting, a few people know, your friends, your family, then you need to know how to do it. And Boomy, I want you to let folks know how they can tell others about this amazing opportunity.
Okay, I will absolutely do that. And I'm going to keep it simple.
Yes.
I tell people, like, you learn as you earn. So you don't have to know how everything works. Like, Maurice, Lynn, they're bringing you something good, something of substance. Then you just decide, okay, I'm in. Do I want to share this with other people or not? Let me tell you my quick story of what made me say yes to sharing. That's kind of just my nature, because like what I want for myself, I want for everyone else. And I believe we live in an abundant universe. And I believe me being a millionaire doesn't take away from anybody else, and anybody else being a multimillionaire doesn't take away from me. I want everyone to win. So if I find something, I just want to tell people, because I want to see people prosper. I'm really tired of our people. You come to them with things, oh, I don't have the money. Let me wait until Friday. Let me see when I get paid. Oh, I'm so broke. I'm like, y'all, come on, stop. When will our people have a different money story? That's why I'm so glad that you all are here, because if you're in alignment with your mission statement, well, you're in the process of creating a new money story for your family. So I'm always open. Oh, I love the affirmation. I forget exactly what it was, but I'm always open to ideas that will help me to create wealth for my family. So when this came, I was like, oh yeah, I got a wellness business. I got a stack and silver business. I'm absolutely adding in crypto backed by commodities business. And so when I went to Barcelona, Spain, I got to meet Viraj Patel. At that time, he was making $857,000 a month, documented by Business for Home. This shows when he got to $1 million, and now he's at over $1.2 million a month. There are other people in the company who I met who were making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, including Travis, who's only been here 6 months, and he's already at $250,000 a month. This has nothing to do with the passive side. This is just the sharing side. So when I saw that, I'm like, there's nothing in them that's not in me. God did it for them. He can do it for me. So I was really inspired to really take this thing to another level. So in my 4th month in the business, I earned $18,000 for the month. Last month, the 5th month, I earned $26,000. And I don't say that to impress you, because you may be making more, but to impress upon you what's possible and what this compensation can do for anybody if they believe in it and they want to share. So there's 4 ways of getting paid. If you're taking notes, write down direct bonus. You're going to pick, if you want to make money in the network, a 145 Pro Pack subscription. There's also a basic for $115. There's a premium for $180. I would say you don't need that. So pick either the basic or the Pro Pack. Now, what the top earner duplicated for his team was the Pro Pack. So that's why I said, well, I'm not going to try to recreate the wheel. I'm just going to do what's been working. So my people sign up with the Pro Pack, but here's your option. And this is a monthly subscription. You get a lot of benefits. What do you get? Well, all those things I told you that iX was based on at first, the trading, the call signals, the education, all of that are membership benefits that you have access to if you would like to tap into those things, in addition to being able to purchase the nodes. So every time somebody pays their monthly subscription, every single month, you get a bonus. Every time somebody buys a node, you get a bonus. The 10-year perpetual nodes pay out anywhere from like $100 to $500. And the monthly subscriptions pay out as well. So every time somebody does business, you get paid a direct bonus if you refer them. Now, Joe, the CEO, he knows that people have a block in their mind to monthlies, right? So he said, well, why don't we do like a get 3 and yours is free concept where people pay with their card one time, but then they refer 3 in their first 30 days. So now the money just comes out of their commissions. So I only paid my sign-up fee once. And from then, it's just been coming out of my e-wallet. I don't even feel it. And so this is what you do. Joe wants to make some money, you refer him. Dan wants to make some money, you refer him. Barbara wants to make some money, you refer her. So you get a direct bonus, as you see here, from each person's monthly subscription. Then having 3, you get a $100 apprentice bonus. Now you have all your money back for signing up. And this is a bonus that you get every month, okay? So that's the second way you get paid. Write that down, apprentice bonus. That is what's going to get you all your money back and help you to get into profit. Then, y'all, let me tell you this. I love this rank bonus right here. We just duplicate 3. That's it. Just 3 getting 3. When you refer 3 and you're an apprentice and you're going to teach the other people just to do the same thing, refer 3, then you get what's called a rank bonus. This is weekly money coming to you, not a one-time bonus, not a once a month. Every single week, $87.50. Every 7 weeks, $200, $500. Here I am, executive influencer, $1,500 every single week. What is that? $6,000 a month. Like, if I don't do anything else, just maintain where I am, that's $6,000, not including those other ways of getting paid. And this rank bonus of $2,000 a week, that's where the weekly rank bonus caps out. And that's just based on volume. As you're sharing these nodes, as people are buying the rentals, as people are buying the perpetuals, as people are getting the subscriptions, everything has a volume amount attached. And you rank up from the volume. And also this, you get paid off of the volume. So you have a left leg and a right leg, a left team and a right team. That's it. And when people come in, they're either going to fall on your left side or your right side. And what the computer does every week, it looks to see what rank you are, and then it gives you 10 to 20% of the volume in your weak leg, and you get that in the form of commission. So I think last week, maybe it was $3,000. It's been $4,000, $4,500, $2,000. So you take my, let's say $3,000 in team commissions, and you add that to the $1,500 in rank bonus. That's $4,500 for the week in just those 2 ways. So those are the 4 simple ways that Viraj is now at $1 million a month, while I am at $26,000 a month. And my goal is growing. By the summer, my goal is $50,000 for the month. By the end of this year, $100,000 per month. That's my target. I want you to think about what you feel that you're worth and willing to work for. Some of you on this line don't mind sharing with others because you really care, you have a heart for it, and you would like to earn the extra income. But those of you who just want to keep it passive, no problem. Like, nobody's going to try to get you to sign up and do anything you don't want to. You can just do the passive side. Tonight, you get a $50 WE membership. There's a $15 one-time $15. So all you need is $65 on your card tonight. That'll get you positioned as like a customer with the organization, and then you are free to buy your nodes. Okay, if ever you want to change your mind and really get on the referral side, we can show you how to do that, but you got to wait 28 days. And I'm telling you, everybody who starts as a customer, they're like, I wasn't trying to refer, but people are asking me. So a lot of times people kind of reason on the side of caution, especially if they're part of a group and they decide to refer from the beginning. So that really is it. Like I said, we get paid every single week. You get paid out in USDT. I have it go to my bank account every week. I request it on Friday and it's in there by Monday. That fast. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Lynn. And if there's anything I can do for anyone in the organization to help, to answer questions, we have communities on Facebook. I've got a team group. You can have my phone number. It's like you all are family. This is like a family. We help one another because we just want to see everyone succeed, including you personally. So with that, back to you, Lynn.
Thank you, Bhumi. That was great. We don't know how folks want to start out, but I think some folks will like to become at least a customer and start with the, buying the node, be it a rental or a perpetual, just to start earning. And I gotta say, I have the app on my phone, y'all, and it is quite sexy. It's a sexy looking app, and you see the numbers rolling every day. So every day you are earning from it. But as Bhumi says, and like we always say, you get in where you fit in. Now, Bhumi is going to be out of town next week, so she couldn't do another one of these for us on Monday. But depending upon how many of you want to see it again, and plus the folks who missed it, we may try it around the 19th, but we will let you all know about that. But before we let Bhumi go, I want to open it up to see if anyone has any questions, and folks are still like coming in, and we have to I felt like an operator the whole time because I was letting folks in the room. I'm so used to people just coming into the room to do their, to get in. But if anybody has a question, you can unmute yourself and ask. Okay, Sherry wants to know, or you can put it in the chat, and that's fine. And let's see if I could start with the questions. Oh, and Bhumi, by the way, the affirmation is, I welcome all opportunities that help me grow my wealth.
Okay,
I welcome
thank you. I
all
love that.
opportunities that help me grow my wealth. Okay.
Got it.
So Sherry wanted to know, does this work in Canada? What do you say about that, Bhumi?
I would say a resounding yes, yes, yes. We have people signing up in Canada. It literally works globally, guys. We did a presentation for Namibia today. I'll be doing one for Nigeria tomorrow. And it all works the same. It's exploding everywhere across the globe.
Okay. So that's okay. So Renee says, I would love to see the node part again and what we could earn from that. You have an idea of, like, if you bought one of the, okay, let's try a perpetual license like Explore, right? That runs maybe, what is that, $2,000 or $2,500? Any estimate on how much one could earn from that in like a month? I don't know if you know, daily, monthly.
So you got to understand that it's about the token accumulation. How many tokens is the node putting out? So NatG, for example, if you own a NatG rental, you're going to get about 14,000 tokens a day. So if you own 10 rentals, you may say, I'm going to mass accumulate. I'm going to buy 10 rentals. Now you're getting 140 NatG tokens a day for 60 days. So at the end of 60 days, you're going to have 8 million tokens. So now what you do is you think, just like if you were to buy Bitcoin today at 16,000, well, you're not trying to sell it tomorrow. You're trying to sell it when it gets what? Back to 50, 65, 100, like that kind of the internal thing, up to you. Same thing here. You accumulate these 8 million tokens. Man, all Nat G has to do is, I mean, if it just gets to a penny, you're smiling, but do you want to sell it a penny? Do you want to sell it 10 cents? Do you want to wait till it gets to $1? That's up to you. But it's like, man, I own 8 million of them. So you got to think about it like that. It's all about the token accumulation, and each token has a value. So you just kind of got to, do the math and figure out when you want to cash in. But again, the black gold that created 300 millionaires in 9 months, those people each had 6 perpetual licenses. So they knew the power of accumulation, not just one, but let me accumulate 1 times 6. So now I'm getting 6 times the tokens every single day.
Yeah. Carol wants to know, what is the payout on the smallest money that I can put in? I think the smallest rental is $250, right? And that's all of them?
Yes, so all the rentals are $250. Like Grow, when I came in, Grow was at like 16 cents. Now it's about 60 cents. Grow is giving about 6 Grow tokens a day. Aluminum about between 200 and 300. XPLR about the same thing, about 200 tokens a day. So each node pays out a different amount of tokens per day. Each node has a different market value, just like Bitcoin has a value, Ethereum has a value, Litecoin has a value. Each token has its own value. And so you'll be looking at your account each day and you just decide, just like when you decide when you want to sell your Bitcoin, you decide when you want to sell your NatG.
Accumulation rules the nation. I love that. Boomy, we don't want to take any more of your time. Maurice, if you want to add anything, go ahead and unmute yourself. And go ahead and unmute, go ahead and talk. Go ahead.
Man, I'm letting the women drive this car. I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah, because he's usually chatty,
We want to hear from you, Maurice.
Okay, then. Listen, Boomy was trying to make the point. Okay, it's an investment. Okay, we don't look at the dollar value today. You want to accumulate as many of these coins as you can. Bitcoin halves every 4 years. iXGlobal, these coins is going to have every year. Mm-hmm. So it's going to grow 4 times faster. The value of it is going to grow 4 times faster than Bitcoin. So when it comes time of having is exponential growth, you want to have a lot of these coins. So don't worry about the dollar value today. Accumulate as many of these coins as you can, so when the halving happens and the growth starts, you have some coins that you can cash in on. So that's what that's the main thing. It's an investment, and we know most of us, if things work out, most of us have some money that's going to be coming to us, and I know we will be able to afford these nodes. So what we're trying to do is present to you other opportunities where you can diversify your portfolio. When that time comes that you get your money, then you can go ahead and be prepared and say, okay, I think according to the presentation that Boomy presented, we've been talking about that, but we can't present like Boomy. According to the presentation she presented, I think I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of those. Please give me 10 of them right now. And a lot of us is going to be able to afford it. It's a matter of making a decision how to invest some money. But job well done.
Exactly.
And I want to offer this. Maybe we come back to and do a Q&A. Well, first I would suggest those of you who like get with Lynn and Maurice tonight and go ahead and get yourself signed up. I just promise you, I don't explain it, but there is something to first movers advantage in this system. So get yourself signed up. If you feel like you need some more clarity, we've got videos you can watch and things like that, or even you can get on the phone with them and call me and do a three-way into me, or we can come back and do a Q&A for the group again. So I'll let you all decide how to do that. I just want to make myself available to you all because like I've seen some things and know some things that you all haven't about this. And so that's why I'm so passionate. It's like, I don't want you all to miss out on this because this is a true game changer. And again, it's not pie in the sky. This is real substance. Like some people slept on black gold. Some people slept on Nat G. I heard today, Travis told me the DebtBox guy said they've got relationships with 100 new oil and gas suppliers that are coming on in 2023. That means something for people holding the Nat G token. Okay. So like you want to get this and start your accumulation going.
Amen. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Somebody already said, how do we get started? Family, the email that we sent out had a link in it. So you can sign up on that link. Boomy, I'm going to get with you after this call because I have a couple of questions. We all appreciate your time and the way you explained it to us. And believe me, we're going to be coming back again and asking you to do it again. Okay. Because it was a great presentation. Family, let's
Can we take a group picture?
yeah, we sure can.
Yeah, y'all turn on your cameras just for a second.
Yeah.
Let's take a group picture.
Okay. So I gotta turn on my camera because I took mine off for a minute. All right.
All right. And you gotta be patient. I got a timer on my camera and I don't know how to get it off. So it's gonna be 5
Okay,
seconds.
so you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, ready? All right, it's gonna count down 5 seconds. Let's give a thumbs up, y'all. All right, now I gotta go to another screen because I couldn't get everybody right in there. Hold on, it's a lot of y'all on here. Okay, make sure you come off a video. Come off a video. Okay, one more time. Thumbs up. There we go. All right, thank you guys.
So
Appreciate
Boomy, you're
y'all.
gonna send us the send me the recording so that we can get it out to our folks, please.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. And folks, if you want to unmute yourself, normally after our calls, we unmute ourselves so that we can all say good night. And family, this is no different. We're on a different platform, but we still do the same stuff. All
Good
right.
night.
So
Good night,
everybody,
everyone.
Thank you, Boomy.
Good night.
Good night, you're welcome.
good night.
Thanks, Miss Boomy.
Good
All
night,
right.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you,
All
Maurice.
right.
Thank
Night,
you,
everyone.
everybody.
Bye,
Thank you all for attending.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Peace out, everybody.
All
James is saying he didn't get the email.
right.
God bless you guys. God bless you.
All
God
right,
bless
bye-bye.
everybody.
you.
All right, folks. Good night, and we'll see you on Thursday.